Spurs Bryant. Oh, and he sinks it and fouled on the play. Oh, the soft touch inside. Here's Kobe, and he buries the three. Lakers with momentum. Here is Kobe Bryant. Let's see what he does. Good. Kobe with a hand in his face.
Oh, my goodness. Duncan with tremendous defense, and he still hits it.
Just listen to this crowd. Bryant attacking inside around Tim Duncan.
Another amazing performance tonight. He's the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
It's a matchup between two franchises that have combined to win 7 of the last 9 NBA championships. It's Kobe Bryant against Tim Duncan. Phil Jackson against Greg Popovich. The Lakers and Spurs add to their historic Western Conference rivalry with a trip to the finals on the line. Our backdrop for today's game, skyscrapers and palm trees. Two things you can find a lot of in this beautiful city of Los Angeles. Oh, you can feel the playoff electricity here inside Staples Center in downtown LA. And now let's hand it over to Lakers public address announcer Lawrence Tanner for tonight's starting lineups.
And now celebrating their 48th year in Southern California, 60th year in the NBA. A franchise with 14 NBA titles, the most wins in NBA history. The home team, your Los Angeles Lakers. At forward number 10, 6'10", sixth season from Serbia, Vladimir Radmanovic. The other forward is number 7, 6'10", ninth campaign from Rhode Island, Lamar Odom. At center, number 16, 7 feet, his 7th season from Spain, Pau Gasol. At guard, number 2, 6'1", 12th year from Arkansas, Little Rock, Derek Fisher. The other guard is number 24, 6'6", his 12th year from Lower Merion High School, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. The head coach in his 17th year, Hall of Famer Phil Jackson.
Out in the beautiful Southern California as the Los Angeles Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals by taking on the defending champions San Antonio Spurs. Hi, everyone. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark, this series has renewed the rivalry of the decade for sure.
No doubt about it, Kevin. This is now the 6th playoff series between the Lakers and Spurs since '99. And while LA is on the verge of taking a 4-2 advantage in those matchups, the Spurs have won 4 titles in that span compared to the Lakers' 3. Excellence on both sides.
Yeah, Clark, a lot of great basketball. And of course, Mike, at the center of this rivalry are the stars, Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan. Mike, what have you seen from them?
Well, Kobe has been the best player in this series so far. I don't think anyone would argue with that. He's played with great intensity on both ends and looks hungrier than ever to get back to the finals. And on the other side, Tim Duncan is coming off a championship. But the Spurs need him to be better if they want to get back in this series.
Right now, let's check the starting lineups for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Tim Duncan up front with Bruce Bowen and Fabricio Oberto, and Tony Parker along with Michael Finley at the guard spots. And for the Lakers, it's league MVP Kobe Bryant paired with Derek Fisher in the backcourt. Up front, Lamar Odom and Radmanovich at the forward spots. And the terrific Pau Gasol manning the middle.
LA now leads this series 3-1, but they started it off in dramatic fashion. In Game 1, they trailed 65-45 midway through the third quarter, and then Kobe Bryant erupted, scoring 25 second-half points and rallying the Lakers to a win.
Here's Duncan, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. So Clark and the Lakers' 3 wins this series. They've only allowed 82 points per game, holding San Antonio to only 38% shooting. They're playing suffocating defense.
Kevin, to me, the Lakers have just looked like the better team. I mean, in large part because they've been able to play with that sustained and focused energy. The Spurs, on the other hand, have shown their age a bit, often looking worn down by the end of these games.
And clearly, Kobe's looking, Coach, to build up the momentum of that 28-point, 10-rebound Game 4.
Well, the Spurs are going to have their hands full once again. No one has been able to hold them below 22 points in these playoffs.
Here's Bowen. Here is Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from the high post.
That's his bread and butter. Parker's so comfortable from mid-range.
Kobe can't hit.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Here's Finley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Right now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who has some news on the controversial ending to Game 4. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, after reviewing the final play of Game 4, the NBA admitted a foul should have been called on Derek Fisher. Now, he was not in the act of shooting, but the Lakers were over the foul limit, so a foul still would have sent Brent Berry, the Spurs small forward, to the line with a chance to tie the game. Spurs coach Greg Popovich was asked about the play. He said it wasn't a foul. I think it was a proper no call from what I saw. Guys?
Yeah, David, he may be right, and thank you for that report. Mike, Spurs fans might be upset, but it sounds like the coaches and the players aren't dwelling on the no call.
Yeah, they understand that play was not where the game was lost, and they don't have time to focus on the past.
Here's Parker following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Here's Duncan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. Like we know, either the Celtics or the Pistons will be representing the Eastern Conference in the final.
The Celtics are coming off a huge Game 5 win. They now lead the series 3-2 and will look to close out the series tomorrow in Detroit.
Now Parker following the 3-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Second chance shot, and Duncan with the layup.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Outside, Odom. Back to Kobe. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Bryant's got 6 points.
What a mid-air adjustment. He had to alter his release point, but didn't let him throw off his shot.
11 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Like we knew, the Spurs had a grueling second-round matchup against New Orleans. That was decided, as we know, in 7 games.
Chris Paul was magnificent in that series, averaging over 23 points and 10 assists. But the Spurs managed to win the last 2 games of the series behind some incredible offensive performances from Manu Ginobili.
Odom's shot, good.
Superb pass from Fisher, dependable at finding uncovered teammates.
Fisher against Parker. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket there. I'm sure he won't miss that the next time he gets that chance. Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Fisher against Parker. Down low. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And he comes up with the deuce. Duncan's got his second bucket.
This postseason run, very impressive for Kobe Bryant. He is averaging 31.6 rebounds and 6 assists. And he's also shooting a playoff career high 51% from the field.
And Kobe's efficiency has even gone up in this series. He's shooting 53% here against the Spurs. That's impressive considering they're a top-ranked defense.
And there's the pass to Kobe. They shoot again, trying to get open as Odom. And Bryant with the lay-in. 8 points for him.
There's Lamar Odom doing what he does. At 6'10", he's an excellent ball handler and playmaker for the Lakers.
A floater. Parker's shot is off. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Here's Bowen. He's defended by Gasol. Pass to Parker. Banked in off the glass. Parker's got 6.
Fancy stuff from Tony Parker, flashing his hand.
And a deep 3 from Bryant. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Give Michael Finley good on the second free throw.
Kobe Bryant.
With his third free throw attempt, Kobe Bryant has now shot more free throws tonight than he had in the previous 3 games combined. Wow. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back to Los Angeles, where the Lakers look to close out the defending champion San Antonio Spurs. The Lakers trail. Like, of course, earlier this month, Kobe Bryant was awarded his first NBA MVP with averages of 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals a game, while taking his team, the Lakers, to the top seed in the Western Conference.
And it feels somewhat overdue. He's arguably been the best player in the world for a few years now. And this wasn't even his best statistical season.
Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Barry. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
Here are the Lakers. 4-point game. Kobe getting it done in close.
What I like about Farmar, he keeps his head up and his options open.
Bryant already in double figures here, Mike. He could be in for another huge night.
He has that look in his eye. He doesn't want this series to go back to San Antonio. He wants to end it tonight.
Here's Bryant. Kobe getting it done in transition.
So explosive in the open floor. Once Bryant turns on the Jets, watch out.
Parker outside. That one, no good. Great D that time from Walton. There's the feed to Turioff. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's San Antonio now. Now Ginobili. Scoreless thus far. Offensive rebound, Oberto. Turioff with the block.
We know Turioff plays with a little mean streak. Block had some attitude.
All right, let's now send it to David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, it's a bit of a surprise that Kobe's had such difficulty getting to the line during this series. After averaging 16 free throw attempts per game in the series against Utah, he's only averaged 1.5 free throw attempts in 4 games against the Spurs. That's his lowest playoff total since 1998. When Phil Jackson was asked about Bruce Bowen's defense on Bryant in Game 4, Jackson said, "The guy's got quick hands, but he's also an illusionist because Kobe didn't get 1 free throw attempt in 29 shots." Kevin?
David, I can't believe that. Amazing. Thank you for that great report. You know, a tongue-in-cheek response from Coach Jackson, Mike, we heard there.
Even without getting to the line, Kobe has remained extremely effective.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Pau Gasol's checked in for Turioff. Odom comes in for Luke Walton. Radmanovic is checked in for Sasha Vujicic. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Farmar. Now here's Thomas. Back to Parker. From deep. The second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The odds are stacked up against the Spurs. Only 8 teams in NBA playoff history have come back from a 3-1 deficit to win the series.
Well, it's a monumental task in front of the Spurs. And what's interesting, Mike, is that the last time it happened, it came at the expense of the Lakers. In 2006, the Suns came roaring back from a 3-1 deficit to eliminate LA in the first round.
Here's Parker. 8 points for him. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Bowen.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Parker.
2 minutes.
Here he goes. 13 feet away. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bryant finds Odom. Over Ginobili. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Good on the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 3. Well, the Lakers swept the Nuggets in their first-round series, Mike. And in the second round, the Jazz pushed them to 6 games.
Utah fought hard, but their defense got torched by Kobe Bryant. He averaged 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Gasol and Odom each averaged 18 points on top of that.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. He feeds it to Ginobili. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When he gets that close to the rack, Ginobili not going to hold anything back.
Ball's knocked loose. Parker outside. Passes it to Duncan. Over Radmanovic. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms.
That's now the 34th consecutive game that Kobe has reached at least 20 points. His streak dates all the way back to March 9. After averaging 20 points on 57% shooting Clark in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, Pau Gasol's production has dipped here against the Spurs. His average is down to 13 points.
Well, the presence of Tim Duncan, one of the all-time great defenders, certainly correlates to Gasol's numbers dropping. Phil Jackson has expressed that he wants to see Gasol be more aggressive and going up stronger inside.
Inside, shot clock at 5. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. With the Spurs, Bruce Bowen. Bruce, the focus for you, obviously, is Kobe Bryant. How do you defend him in the second half?
Who knows? I mean, I can't read the future, so I'm going to do my best to try to get a hand up on every shot and understand that if he hits some, he's an MVP, and if not, I'm sure I'll hear things from you guys.
You are absolutely correct, Bruce. Thanks very much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And a look at the beautiful LA coastline. The sun is set, and we're ready for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to the second half. It's Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals here in LA. The Spurs trying to force a Game 6 against the hometown Lakers. Coach, back in December, Kobe Bryant became the youngest player in NBA history to reach 20,000 points at the age of just over 29 years old, beating out former record holder Wilt Chamberlain by just 12 days.
And Kobe just keeps adding to the list. He was already the youngest player to score 10,000 through 19,000 career points. That is until 23-year-old LeBron James surpassed him as the youngest to score 10,000.
San Antonio leading by 7. Ginobili with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Here we go, Mike. Once again, Kobe Bryant putting on a clinic.
And Kobe has been doing this throughout the entire postseason. Just torturing opposing defenses with his offensive mastery.
Quite simply, he's a bucket. He's a shot maker. There's very little that ever throws him off his game.
Parker drives in. Good tee by Fisher. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Bryant. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
The effort rewarded that time on the fast break with an easy look.
That's what it's all about, staying in front of the defense to have the basket all to yourself.
Spurs making a switch here. Finley's checked in.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, Michael Finley.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Parker looking over the floor. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan. And, Coach, the versatility of Lamar Odom is so important to this Lakers team.
He's their point forward and does a little of everything for this team. A true utility guy. And with Powell here, there's less scoring pressure on his shoulders.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Farmar's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barry's checked in.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Oh, here's Parker. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 5 points so far.
With a shooter of his talent, you have to do more defensively. Really chase him off his spots.
Farmar dishes to Kobe. And the Lakers with another miss. Spurs leading by 5. Ike in the battle between these two MVPs. Kobe Bryant has had the clear advantage.
Tim Duncan just hasn't had the same impact for the Spurs. And that's been the difference in this game.
This series, of course, features 2 of the greatest coaches in league history. Clark on one side, we've got Phil Jackson. On the other side, Greg Popovich.
Yeah, Kevin, 2 great coaches, regardless of sport, but they do have incredible basketball minds. They combined to win 13 of the last 17 NBA championships. Jackson is responsible for 9 of those. These are 2 of the best we've ever seen do it.
Here's Parker. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And the dunk by Duncan.
You can tell Duncan is totally in sync with his guys, executing on the alley-oop like clockwork.
Here's Kobe. This is what Kobe does and is. He hits the tough shots.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
Tim Duncan, Mike, has given his all in this series, averaging 23 points, 18 rebounds, a couple blocks. And Coach, he's playing almost 40 minutes a game.
He played 44 minutes in that Game 4 loss, and I thought he looked tired in that final quarter. He got beat to a couple rebounds and loose balls. We'll have to keep an eye on his energy level as this second half progresses.
You know, you've got to guard Kobe the moment he crosses half court. He's got that kind of range, and he doesn't have any reservations about letting it fly.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Luke Walton's checked in for Odom. And it's Vujicic in for Radmanovich. Thomas checked in for San Antonio.
You have quick guys in this league, and then you have Tony Parker. His burst is incredible. It's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Clark for Pau Gasol, his 4th playoff appearance, and the first time that he's advanced past round 1.
Well, advancing in the playoffs is so much about what kind of team you have. He did make the playoffs 3 times in his 6 seasons with the Grizzlies, but they got swept all 3 times because they were overmatched by their opponent. But it wasn't Gasol.
Kobe's on fire, torching one of the best defenses in the NBA.
And Kobe embraces the physicality of the game. Loves finishing on tough defense.
Thomas passes to Barry. Down low, the 8-footer. Finley can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Kobe. He's got 39. Shoots. No good on the last second attempt there. But we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we are back for the fourth quarter action here in Southern California, where Kobe Bryant and the Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. So it's the Spurs now, 3-point lead. Well, Coach, the Spurs have been a model of consistency, not just in the NBA, but in all of sports.
That's right. They had their 9th consecutive 50-win season after going 56-26. They've won 4 titles in the last 9 years and 3 in the last 5. Their organization deserves a lot of praise.
Here's Barry. Drops in the tray. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open at crunch time?
Here's Kobe. Another for Kobe. He's getting close to his playoff career high. 50 against the Suns back in 06. Parker passes to Barry. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Feeds it to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Kobe Bryant, Mike, seems to be on a mission this year after winning league MVP. He's now hoping to capture another NBA title.
And then he'll be playing for a gold medal in the summer. The only other player to complete all 3 of those feats in the same year is Michael Jordan. This could be a legendary year for Kobe.
Clock at 6. Parker kicks to Thomas. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from 14. Jump shot is good.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Edmonovich comes in for Sasha Vujacic. Spurs also with the sub. Bowen, he's checked in for Barry. It is, Clark, important to note that this is Kobe's first time reaching the conference finals without Shaquille O'Neal.
And I think that's fueled Bryant's motivation, Kevin. I mean, there's been a lot of doubts about his ability to reach this point without Shaq. And when O'Neal got his 4th championship ring with the Heat, you know that lit a fire inside of Kobe Bryant.
Here's Bryant. Drops it in for 27 points in this half.
Well, right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting in the ball, please.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bowen. The pass to Duncan. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Kobe dishes to Gasol. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Thomas.
A perfect example there of how to protect the rim.
To have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, such an asset defensively.
Here's Bryant. Oh, that makes 49.
Kobe thrives plays under pressure. When his team needs a hoop, he's the man to get it for him.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 4. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Roberto, who's checked in for the Spurs. Finley comes in for Ginobili. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Parker passes to Duncan. Here's Finley. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Odom. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead. Parker against Fisher. Here's Duncan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. And the call on the shot that sends it into the line. Get Michael Finley.
Kobe with a chance to cause some heartbreak on the other bench.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, I'll tell you this. In a close game, you love having a guy like him at the front.
Parker against Fisher. Parker's shot is off. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Parker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, Tony Parker, that's so good. Biggest play of the night.
A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Things you all appreciate. Here's Duncan. Rebound the Lakers. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And you can bet they'll take some time, Clark, with this possession.
Manage the game by managing the clock.
It's in!
Duncan is on like he is now. There's really not much you can do about it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Bryant looking over the floor. Kobe strikes again! Coming through in the clutch.
There is no one more cold-blooded than Kobe Bryant. He is perhaps the best closer in the game.
Parker outside. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 1. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Let's hear you get loud. Timeout called for the Lakers.
9 seconds left in the game. Here's Kobe. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Again, it's Kobe. He's close to the all-time playoff record of 63 points, set by the incomparable Michael Jordan against the '86 Celtics. And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Guys, what's your take?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it has to be quick.
For the win. Oh, that shot at it. Oh, they are the new Western Conference champions. The Los Angeles Lakers are headed back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2004. After taking down the defending champion Spurs in 5 games.
And we know how much this means for Kobe to get back to the finals. And to do it against Tim Duncan and an organization like the Spurs makes this an even greater accomplishment.
We all heard, Clark, the questions and doubts about Bryant. But this playoff run should silence the critics.
Yeah, I would agree the mute button should be on all of those critics because Kobe put together another amazing performance tonight. He's proved throughout the regular season and playoffs that he is the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
And let's go down to the floor where Ernie Johnson is alongside Kobe Bryant.
You're going back to the finals for the first time since '04. How does that feel to you?
It's exciting, man. We're all excited, you know, and I'm just happy for my guys, happy for the city, and we ain't done yet.